Hey,
How's it going?
I'm Samantha,
My name's Josiah.
and this is week 1 of building a clothing brand.
So I'm an artist. That's my background. Make music. It's not all I do, but that's what I do on the side, and been doing it for quite a few years.
And I have a background in visual arts. I went to art school when I was young, and then I went to college for art history, and I got my master's in art history. I've done some museum work before, and I've always been interested in just design and adorning the body. I really like tattoos. We both have tattoos.
Yeah. You've been really into tattooing in the past too. You kind of started doing that. I have some work. She did like the stuff on my leg. She's done a really good job. She only, you did that for about a year and made a lot of progress in the course of a year. So that was cool.
Yeah. So basically, we've been kind of just working our 9 to 5s. Where this came from is, as a couple, we're both really into nature, and this comes from him because you're from Vermont.
Yeah, I grew up in Vermont and get a lot of snow there, so got into winter sports like snowboarding, and it's just, that kind of translated because I moved to Florida. That's where we met, and when I moved down there and we had started dating, that's pretty much all I knew is like, where's the walking trails, like, is the ocean fun, like what are cool things you can do outside here. So
Yeah.
You definitely
I definitely evolved into more of a nature lover and appreciator growing up in the suburbs of Jacksonville, Florida. There just isn't really much. It's a very urban development landscape and very metropolitan. So there's not really that much access to nature. You have the beach, but if you don't know, Jacksonville is like the biggest area-wise city in the continental U.S. So it's very spread out. So a lot of people kind of just like to stay inside because of the weather and stuff, and there isn't really that much to do because the city doesn't really promote outdoor exposure too much. So
it's a pretty depressing ass city.
It is.
If you've ever been there.
It is. It's like it doesn't really have much going on.
But when we moved to Chapel Hill, that was about 5 years ago now. That's when our options for just doing things outside in general, we just had a lot more options. We got a river here. We got a lot of walking trails.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we moved to Chapel Hill back in North Carolina back in 2021 for me to get my master's here. That's when we started living together. Also, for the 2 years I was in school, I was very sedentary as well. But now, just working a 9 to 5, one of the things that has given me the freedom of is time, outside of that work schedule. And so we've really adopted an active and outdoorsy lifestyle on the weekends and in the evenings. We're usually walking. We're driving to places to go check different places out. And I've also sort of been trying to get more athletic and active. And so, like, you've been teaching me to snowboard, and we learned to skateboard together. Now we're thinking of bouldering for like the winter because we have a gym coincidentally right across the street from us.
So
yeah,
no, just like doing a lot of stuff outside. I mean, I forgot to mention too, what I do during the day is pest control. So I'm literally all day, every day outside. So it's like if I go a few days and I'm just cooped up, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
Whenever you go outside, it just clears your head, or for me at least, getting that exercise is just really good.
Yep. I think conceptually what we want from the brand is to make outdoor and active wear. Ideally, you think of like Gorpcore. I think that's a really cool style. I mean, it's more like a lifestyle adjacent aesthetic. I really like the look and the functionality of Gorpcore. I think it's totally the type of clothes that we would wear if it wasn't so expensive. I mean, like a lot of these brands, especially with like the commodification of aesthetic, have become really expensive.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and so it's like, I mean, you see us out here, we're wearing hoodies and t-shirts, and so it would be cool to have more functional outdoor wear that is more accessible and affordable. not at the sacrifice of quality. I guess just something more accessible, and we'll see what that looks like as we progress. But ideally, something that isn't, you know, like a $300 jacket, but not like a $30 jacket either. Just finding that middle ground of quality and accessibility, and motifs that we would carry like throughout the designs. So like he was saying, we do really like horror, survival horror. We like just funky stuff, fringe stuff in general, you know, alternative styles. So it's not like we're gonna slap like a knife on a jacket or like some blood splatters or something. I think it'd be a little bit more conceptually abstracted, like just kind of more alternative designs from what you would see. Like a lot of like granola and outdoor wear is very like earth tones, very simple designs, and maybe like structurally interesting, but then like no patterns or anything. Like I think we just want to explore that, like see what we could bring to that category of clothing, like making more just kind of out there pieces. And maybe it'll start a little bit more simple, but we, you know, could develop into producing some really crazy stuff.
Also, we're not doing some sort of like print on demand thing where we just find a logo and then find a company and then just put our logos on their website and then just create this conveyor belt. We want to do this. We really want to create something that's high quality, something that we would both wear, something that we actually could use and enjoy, like when we're going snowboarding or we're taking a hike or just walking around. This will all be like a big learning experience for us. Everything's just we're gonna take it one little process at a time, and hopefully just document it here so that if people are watching this and they want to do the same thing, they can just kind of go through our catalog of videos, and we'll kind of go just block by block. Every week we want to put a video up, just kind of saying what we did, what we have to do. We're giving ourselves a long timeline. It's November here in 2025. Our goal is to get this launched by basically 1 year from now, so 2026 around November would be nice. So we're giving ourselves a good timeline to really build this up and not like rush our designs or anything.
Yeah, and when we say week one, like we really mean this is week one. Like we thought of this last week and decided, okay, we're gonna do it, because we really haven't actually, like, I guess, done that much, but this past week has been like conceptualizing the brand, coming up with the name, and I've been collecting like visual inspiration. I've been like figuring out just what the realistic steps are going to be for like the design and creation process. Like before a week ago, I didn't know what a tech pack was, and now like I understand that's something I'm going to learn to have to do, and it's going to take like figuring out what softwares are going to work best, and you know, the type of information that needs to be included, and then we have to like figure out manufacturers and stuff like that. So but definitely we've kind of figured out the ethos of the brand, and we're building up a visual catalog of inspiration. Next week we'll make a video next weekend, and we could probably insert like clips or different pictures of some of the stuff we've done, and we could talk about the process of copywriting and stuff a little bit more, and just this is just an introduction, but we'll get into the meat and potatoes, as they say, of the processes as we go through them.
Yeah, totally. No, it's going to be really fun, and we've both done creative endeavors throughout our life, but it's just been separate. So now this will be a good opportunity for us to kind of work together on something.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really fun. I'm really excited, and we're not going to stress ourselves out too much. Like we're going to be able to just kind of chip away at this over the next year, so we can just, you know, remain consistent. It's
going to be a loaded process. It's going to be really busy, but we acknowledge it's not something that can be done overnight or in a few weeks. Like we're not looking to create fast fashion or print on demand, like you said. This is us building the foundational blocks of knowledge and work to actually get this brand up and running. So it'll be a long process.
Yeah, and that being said, like we don't have skill in this. Like this is like we're out of our wheelhouse here. So we're legitimately going to be learning like everything along the way. Yeah. I have a little bit of background in running like ads on social media, you know, for my music, but running for clothing is like definitely different.
Yeah.
And, you know, I still don't have a lot of experience in that. So it's just going to be, I mean, there's so many things from that we're going to go through for the very first time, so you guys are going to get to see that.
It-
We're going to try to, like I said, like she was saying earlier, we're trying to document everything really well so we can put it in the videos, give you guys an idea.
Yeah, so if you're truly a beginner just like us, hopefully these videos will help. We'll give you all the knowledge that we can as we go, and can maybe go through this process with us and let us know how you're doing. If you have any social media, put it in the comments and we'll check it out. Next video, we'll give you more information about our brand and our social media in case you want to follow on our other platforms like Instagram or TikTok, which this is also something we're new to, is this type of content creation. This is our first time really speaking on a camera like this, so forgive us if we are not doing a great job. This is literally like from ground zero, so we'll hopefully get better at this too, and our production will get a little bit better over time.
It's just something we want to have out there to, you know, help other people with issues that we're going to run into and we can't find, you know, videos for.
Yeah.
Or find good answers for. So,
Yep.
like I said, the more information out there, the better.
Yep.
So, my feet are falling asleep.
I know yours are too, so we'll go and
Pins and needles.
we will check in back with you next week. Okay. Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.